my friends, welcome back to the Rich Life. And today we are having, I baked a ham and I roasted some potatoes. And yeah, this is the first time I've done filming in probably about a week and a half. I've had videos stacked and ready. And something bit me here. Let me see, today is December 6th. It was the day after Thanksgiving. I walked outside and something bit me here. And it was hurting really, really bad. And then my face started getting, it was way out here. So I haven't done any filming. And so it's like it's going down. It's not as bad as it was. And it's like, I hate to have y'all miss this terrific ham. I've been nibbling on it while I was cutting it. And then I got these beautiful roasted potatoes. I cut up some of these, what do they call them? The little potatoes that got the yellow skin. I cut them in quarters. And then I got me a little bowl. I didn't do a cooking video. I'm gonna tell you how I made them. And then I put probably like a half a cup, maybe just a little bit more of vegetable oil in a bowl. Then I had some ranch, we got ranch seasoning mix in a little package in there. And then I added some pepper, some dill weed, dried dill weed. Then I added a couple of drops of soy sauce. What else did I put in there? I think that was it. And some parsley. I mixed it up good, poured it over my potatoes, and I mixed them up well. I stuck them in the oven with my ham for 350 degrees, and I kept turning them about every 15-20 minutes for about an hour. And I took them out, and then my ham, I got my ham butt, took the packaging off, and then I put it in my pan. You don't need to add no water to it because that grease from that fat from the ham is going to come off. I got brown sugar with my hand, put it all around the outside of the ham. Then I put some, I think it's called dried mustard. I put some dried mustard there, and then I put some of that dill weed, because that dill weed, that's Christmas. It just smells Christmas. I just absolutely love it. And I just put some of that on it. And then I put aluminum foil on top of it. And then you're gonna not peek at this ham for an hour. And then you're gonna take the foil off. And then you're gonna have it uncovered for 30 minutes. And then you're gonna pull him out and let him sit on your countertop or on top of your stove or whatever, and let him rest for 30 minutes. And then you can start cutting. Delicious, delicious, delicious. So, it's delicious ham. I want to save this ham for Christmas or New Year's or something. But I've got a video coming up. I need the ham bone. For some of y'all that have never cooked black-eyed peas for New Year's Day. So I wanted to get that video out so y'all can save your ham from Christmas or get you a ham and eat it before New Year's Day. You can make your black-eyed peas with that ham. Well, the ham really makes it. He always thinks he can get some. He ain't get nothing. My hair looks terrible. I did just wash it this morning. So I've been doing a lot of cooking videos since I'm trying to get my face back to where it was. I don't know what that was that bit me. So my son's girlfriend came over. This is her spending the night because my son's off work tomorrow. I had this nice meal. I was gonna make some more stuff to go with it. I was gonna make a nice fine meal. I was gonna open some vegetables or make some homemade roasted carrots or something to go with this and some rolls and stuff. And I asked him, I said, I texted him, I said, in his bedroom, I said, will your girlfriend eat these roasted potatoes? I said, I don't know if she eats ham or not. I don't think I've ever seen her eat pork. He goes, that should be fine. So as soon as I was fixing to go in the kitchen, start cutting this ham. It comes up on my phone, my camera out in the garage, that they're leaving. I was like, well, I ain't making anything else. Let's let them know. So then I came back in my bedroom for a few minutes. That's all. 30, 45 minutes later, they decide to come back. They didn't have anything in their hands. I wonder if she treats her family like the way she treats me. She's just like his first girlfriend. I wasn't thrilled by her either. There's a bone here. Well, I did go and did not order food out. I was like, hey, I'm cooking when I'm cooking. I'm gonna cook what I want to eat. Seems like her parents do a lot of ordering food. I think she's spoiled right. She don't watch my videos. First time I met her, I told her about my channels. She tells me, oh, I've subscribed. She didn't subscribe. She lied to my face, what she did. 20 minutes in, knowing her, she sits there and lies to my face. Because I can tell every time someone subscribes, it goes to my email. It tells me something, whoever subscribed. That's why I'm keeping all that together, so when we get my 1 million subscribers, you know, I can pick one of y'all. We're gonna pick it from one of y'all, and we're going on a European all-paid vacation. And she had, we were friends on Facebook. Wasn't very long. I think I was going to tag her in something. I can't remember how I found out. She done took me off as a friend. I was like, well, I won't ask you back to be a friend. Who does that? That's so good. I wish I would have opened up a can of green beans or something. That's really good. I haven't been too pleased the last few years with Smithfield hams. Their hams have been so salty. I don't know if anybody, if they're really salty in your area. They've been salty in my area. And I've been having to buy Walmart brand. Their hams are excellent. But they're out. So I had to get this one. It's a big one too. Hold on, I'll get some fat there. Well, I've been trying to get caught up on Christmas movies I've never seen. Elf, Jingle All the Way, I think it was called. I saw Miracle on 34th Street. What's that one called? Got Jimmy Stewart in it. Jimmy Stewart movie. That about when bell rings, it's an angel singing or something. I can't remember. I watched that one last year for the first time. It's only got just a tiny part about Christmas. It's I haven't figured out why people like the movie. Not my cup of tea. Elf. Not a fan of that one. A Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. That'll be fine. That was fine if you're young and living in the 1980s and 90s when Black Friday was going on. People go to look for toys, rushing to get toys, and it was kind of reminded me of what was it, Power Rangers, and my kids would probably like. I don't know if they've ever seen it or not, and I didn't care about it. Let's see, The Miracle on 34th Street, I think it's called. I think it's got the little girl Mara Wilson in it. I don't like that one. I do remember seeing the old one. I think Natalie Wood's in it. That one was, it was alright. I could tolerate it. I'm not into so much Christmas movies and these Hallmark lovey-dovey movies. That lovey-dovey stuff. Yeah. Most of y'all know that ain't real. Find you a man that treats you like a king. Well, there's probably only a couple of them out there in the world. Someone probably thinks she's being negative. I am being negative. I'm telling you the truth, too. Women do the same thing as men do. I try to be nice and kind and courteous and respectful. Yeah, do they treat you back like that way? No. I'm getting stuffed. My Atticus is over here with his big brown eyes. Say, Mama, give me some, but he didn't get none. Ooh, ham. I shouldn't got so much ham. I was sitting there snacking on it. And I should have got me a knife, but hey, I think y'all like me picking up and chewing it. I'll tell you what. These are delicious potatoes. I haven't made these since my mother was alive. I was watching Mills Family a video the other night. They were making their shopping list out. He was saying something about these, making these crackers. I was like, oh, those sound perfect to make for my cooking channel and for little appetizers for the holidays. So I remember what he said, and I went on Pinterest and looked to see. Ooh, let me put this down for a second. I'm so full. To see exactly how you're supposed to cook these. Well, the Pinterest says you're supposed to use, I think it was 2.5 cups of vegetable oil. And then you're supposed to use some, let me see, 2 packages of Hidden Valley Ranch powdered dressing. You're supposed to use some cayenne pepper, some red pepper flakes, I can't remember if there was anything else. Put them in a gallon bag, I guess a sleeve of crackers. And you're supposed to mix that mixture up, put the crackers in there, and you're supposed to soak them overnight. Now, I'm gonna tell you, you soak them crackers overnight in all that oil, it's gonna be just mush the next morning, next day. So, I sent Tom a message asking him, how do you make your crackers? So he sent me back the recipe. He goes, I got this special, I think it's a cookie pan. It's got a lid on it. I was going to make that video a day or two ago. I said, no, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm going to, because I'm trying to make these crackers exactly like he makes them. He says they're delicious. So I ordered this cookie sheet with this lid on it. And so hopefully that'll come out right. He said you don't bake them. Now, I've read some other ones that said you're supposed to bake those crackers. I may take a couple of them out. Because he says he turns them over. What did he say, every couple hours or something, couple times? I'm thinking about maybe just taking a couple of them out Put them in the air fryer, stick them in the oven. Well, my air fryer does have an oven and all kind of stuff. It's got a bacon and different defrosting. It's got all kind of settings on it. I've never tried them. I might just stick a couple of them in there. Let's see what they'll turn out to be. Because I know you don't have no gallbladder. If any of y'all know, if you don't have a gallbladder, you got to watch what you eat with all that oil and stuff. The other ones, you're gonna be running straight to the toilet. I'll tell you what, I can eat more. That's why when if I go out to eat stuff, I want to make sure they got a nice bathroom, like the Olive Garden or Olive Garden always got a nice bathroom. Chinese restaurants don't seem to have nice restrooms. If I have my Chinese, I'll have it at home, because the Chinese food usually just like straight to the bathroom. We used to have a Chinese buffet here. It closed during COVID. And I think it opened back up. I don't know if it did or not. I don't go that way anymore. The bathrooms were horrible. They were always stopped up. They always had water all over the floor. It just stunk to high heaven. You opened the door and it would just knock you in the face. And you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And I guess last 2-3 years before they closed down, I stopped going. I just can't go. I love the food, but if you can't keep the bathrooms clean, you know, I know they lost a lot of customers. Because I know it wasn't just me and my friend Susan having to, because we don't have any gallbladders, had to run to the bathroom. So, a lot of people don't have gallbladders. And while we're on that subject of gallbladders, my mother was having a hysterectomy at the time. We were sitting out in the waiting area, and the doctor came in to tell his family that the wife, that her husband had died on the operating table. He had died because for several years he had stomach pains, and it was his gallbladder, and he didn't want to get it taken out. And so it got so bad that they had rushed him to the hospital, into the operating room, and he passed away on the operating table because of some simple surgery of taking out your gallbladder. My friend Susan, she was like that too. She didn't want to admit that it was her gallbladder. She would go to these herbal, holistic, or whatever, doctors or whatever. She'd go to Houston, Austin, wherever, to doctors, thinking she could get some kind of medicine to take care of this stomach pain. And I kept telling her, it's your gallbladder, it's your gallbladder, gallbladder. After several years of me telling her it's your gallbladder, she had to be rushed to the operating room to take out her gallbladder. She did survive, but that man didn't survive. And so if you're having a lot of stomach pains and stuff, it's best to get that checked out, because if you've got your gallbladder, it probably needs clamped. And you can pass away from having your gallbladder be hurting and all that. So mine was, I was 31, 32 years old, something like that, when I had my gallbladder out. I just remember my mother, my grandmother talking about their symptoms. I started getting those symptoms, and my family practice doctor sent me to the whatever kind of doctor it is that does that. I can't remember. And sent me over there, and he's like, "Oh no, you don't have nothing like that." He goes, "You're too young." He went on and sent me over to the hospital, did their little tests and everything to see if it was my gallbladder. And I still don't know how. I must have put my friend Susan down as an emergency contact or something. I don't know. She calls me and tells me, she goes, "Your doctor's calling around looking for you." I said, "What you mean my doctor's calling looking for?" He goes, "Well, your doctor called here and he's looking for you." I was like, for years, I couldn't figure out how he knew my friend Susan's name. I just figured this out a couple years ago. I think I must give him emergency contact or something. Put down. Well, he calls me. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He apologized up and down and around and sideways, and he was so apologetic to me, saying, "Yes, you have gallstones that need to come out." He goes, "That's why your stomach's hurting." And yeah, I guess it was like a couple weeks later, a month later, I got my gallbladder out. And they gave me, I told them, I said, I want to save my gallstones. Gallstones are, if you've never seen them, they're kind of roundish, and they feel like salt. That's what they feel like, salt. And I think I had 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. After I felt better, me and my friend Susan, we would always go to the Golden Corral, and we'd sit there. We'd go at lunchtime. Well, we'd pay lunchtime prices, but eat supper. Anybody else did. We'd get the steak and everything for lunchtime prices. And we sit there and we just eat all day and sit there and visit. And we'd stay 5, 6, 7 hours of visiting and eating. I had my little, I think we had just left the pathology office. And I picked up my gallstones and we went to eat. And the waitress goes, "What is that?" I said, "Oh, that's my gallstone." She'd probably never seen anybody come to eat with their gallstones that they had just taken out. And yeah. So I had those in my medicine cabinet for several years. Then we were starting to get ready to move. They just turned into like salt. It just looked like salt that was in a little medicine bottle. And so, but yeah, it's very important if you have a gallbladder and you start having severe stomach pain, or just little stomach pain, whatever. If you're over 35, 40 years old, most likely it's your gallbladder. I think my mother had hers taken out. I think she was 37. My grandma thinks that she said 35, and I got mine out. I was like 31, 32 years old. I don't know, my mother's sister, my aunt, I don't know if she still has her gallbladder or not. I don't know. I guess she still has it because when I cook Thanksgiving, Christmas food, you know, dinner and stuff, she's not running to the restroom like I am. So it really amazes me. She's like 83, 84 years old. It's amazing me. I wish I had her bladder because my bladder is like the size of a pea. And she can come and I'm telling her she's here 6 or 7 hours and she never asked once to use the restroom. And or never goes to the restroom, whatever. And I've probably gone 10 times. Yeah, I wish I had that good bladder. So, all right, well, I'm going to let y'all go. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification. Make sure it's all black, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.